further ado, it looks like our next guest speakers are here. How are you guys tonight?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Excited.
Yay. So it's for everybody who doesn't know you guys, this is Clint and Heidi Speer. How's it going?
Y'all recognize me with makeup on? And my hair sticks. I just got off of work. Normally it's dirty.
Yep. And Clint's just a green. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Too funny. Okay, so Heidi, I'm gonna start with you. You guys look fairly young too, so give us a little history. You know, age, how long y'all have been married, little background maybe of what you guys do for careers, things like that.
Awesome. All right, so I am 29. I just turned 29.
She asks me all the time how old she is.
I just turned 29 last week, and you're 34, right? He's 34. Oh, wow. I'm a lot older up here, I feel like. We've been married for a little over 3 years. I'm a nurse here at the Children's Hospital here in Little Rock. And I've been doing that for 8 years now. And he's full-time Plexus now, pretty much.
Full-time Plexus, you know, I've kind of geared towards the manual labor kind of stuff.
All right. Well, let's go from there then. Heidi, were you? I'm guessing because Clint's post all the time say that you kind of kept leaving the stuff out for him to try. So I'm guessing you were the one who signed up. Were you a reluctant Plexus starter, or were you all in when you first saw it?
I actually was a personal use ambassador. I was one of those that just signed up just for the discount. I had done the math, and it just financially made sense for me to sign up as an ambassador after doing a trial pack. And I didn't purposely leave it out for him because when I signed up with Plexus, I thought it was just for weight loss. That was all I really thought of it. So he just found the packages because he thought it was like Crystal Light, and he basically was drinking it like it was cheap Kool-Aid. And I had to start hiding the packages because he was drinking like 3 a day.
Didn't work.
Well, Clint, obviously you like the taste of it. There's no doubt about that. You needed it, Heidi, I'm guessing, for weight loss then. So how much weight have you lost with Plexus?
Well, I honestly have no idea because I guess it's been about a year now since I had my scale taken away from me. Because I tended to get a little too focused on the number. Several years ago, because my biggest, I was about 235, 240. I'm only 5'4", so that's, wasn't a good weight for me with being only 5'4". I had started cutting calories and working out, which worked great when I was in my early 20s and never had cut calories before and never worked out. I'd lost a lot of weight, and then out of nowhere started gaining like crazy, was sleeping all the time, didn't have any energy, lots of weird things going on, and found out that I had a hypothyroid and put on quite a bit of weight. And that's when I discovered Plexus. I had a doctor refer it to or tell me about it, and I actually blew her off because I thought it was something like Adipex. And it wasn't until about a week later I heard 2 nurses at work talking about it and decided to look a little bit more into it and give it a try. And thankfully I did. So yeah, I thought it was just for weight loss, and then found out pretty shortly after I started it. It was about a week, and accidentally made a few sales just by asking people if they had heard of it, and they had not. So they wanted more information and wanted to purchase, and that's when I decided, ooh, this might actually be a good way to get my products for free. So that was kind of how my business then started.
Gotta love it. Gotta love an accidental business, right? And especially
absolutely
where you guys are now. Okay, Clint, so you didn't need to lose weight. Would we classify you as scrawny? Or what?
Oh, I was withering away. Is what I was. I couldn't afford to to lose any more weight.
So,
And
what has Plexus done then for you?
oh gosh, that's such a loaded question because I mean, what hasn't it done for me? It's given me a life that I wanted but didn't know how to get to. Um, gosh, it's a hard question for me to answer because it's kind of a question I've been looking forward to answering. You know, I'd struggled for a long time with, you know, I'm in recovery right now, and I'd struggled for a long time with addiction, which is honestly one of the things that I guess contributed to my bad health, my bad appearance, you know, my weight loss, and just it's such a self-propelling monster that once I started feeling bad, you try to medicate the symptoms, and then, you know, that's all you're doing is medicating the symptoms. And I guess since Plexus came along, you know, it finally gave me that healthy foundation. You know, it gave me what I needed to start moving in the right direction. It gave me that feeling, that healthy feeling that I needed to get active. And of course, everybody knows once you get active, that's when the real endorphins, not the chemical endorphins, start flowing. And you know, that's really when I took the first steps to start getting my life back. And not to say it's been anything close to a perfect road, but thank God for Plexus and a beautiful patient, a beautiful patient wife, and
I'm pretty patient.
yeah, yeah, and I mean all the countless medications I was on for, you know, my PTSD that I was self-medicating for, the depression I was self-medicating for, the anxiety, the insomnia, all that I was not only taking what the doctor was prescribing me, but you know, I felt I always needed more than what the doctor was prescribing me. So, you know, that was kind of a snowball effect. So now that Plexus has helped me get off of all that nasty stuff the doctor was putting me on, you know, it's just been upwards from there.
Wow. What a
And
story.
he's put on 50 pounds of healthy weight, right?
My biggest fan.
Your biggest fan. Hey, everybody's got to have one.
Yeah.
So I missed the weight. How much weight has he put on?
60 pounds.
And why do you get a scale and Heidi doesn't?
Exactly.
It's a long story too. We could next question.
Okay, Heidi. So let's judge it this way. What has your clothing size changed for you?
I live, like, if y'all see, like, truly and honestly, if y'all see my videos, like, I live in workout pants, like stretchy lycra workout pants. I don't even know the last time I've bought a pair of jeans. I do know, however, because we started doing a lot of weight training. Like, once I started feeling good and started getting healthier and started, like, losing some of the weight, we actually were able to start working out with the trainer, and we do lots and lots of weightlifting, which he informed me, Wayne Bechet, he informed me, had to give him a shout out there, that my pants actually would fit a little bit differently. He told me that maybe before I was like a marshmallow, and so when I put my jeans on, shut up, you know what I'm going with this. When I put my jeans on, everything kind of squished and smushed, and my pants would actually button. But as I work out and build muscle and my booty perks up a little bit, then my butt is actually in my waistband, and it's more of like a spool of thread. So my pants they might feel tighter, but everything's firmed up and it looks way better. So honestly, I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a pair of jeans because I buy nothing but workout pants.
Yeah.
Gotta love
And
it. They stretch no matter what size they are, so you're good. I love it.
I feel and I'm strong.
Now tell me a little bit about your Plexus business. Where are you at rank-wise, both of you?
Currently I'm at Emerald. The cat wants to join. I'm currently at Emerald and hoping to be Sapphire by convention. The business side of things has just totally blown my mind. Being a nurse and not having a clue what the word multi-level marketing or the words were even 17 months ago, it's absolutely blown my mind, the financial opportunity. The fact that I got my Plexus T99 and my nursing W-2 and my Plexus T99 blew my nursing W-2 out of the water. Kind of made me mad a little bit, considering I went to nursing school for 4 years, and then something like this that I post on Facebook and answer people's questions about health, something I would tell people about even if I wasn't getting paid. It's pretty life-changing, to say the least.
That's very cool. Now, Clint, you didn't start the business as quickly as Heidi did, although I'm sure you were very supportive of it. You've just gotten involved with that recently. How long have you been doing the business side, and what rank are you?
I'm currently gold, hoping to be senior gold, I guess, by the end of this month, maybe middle of next month. But I guess my journey started around the Maui trip. You know, it's an awesome support network of guys that you end up getting in touch with at these events. You know, we kind of draw towards each other. You know, it's like an unspoken support system. Yeah, it is. And a lot of those guys, you know, have been working their system for a while, and it's just something I'd never really thought about working. You know, it was just kind of you know, I'll let her do her thing, and you know. But I just heard all the success they were having and how much they loved their business and how passionate they were about it and how much it had done for them. So I figured, what the heck, why not give it a shot myself? And, you know, I didn't even have a Facebook page.
He just mooched off of mine for a while.
I just mooched off of hers for the longest. And, you know, it wasn't until I decided to work the Plexus deal that I set up a Facebook page, and, you know, just using those guys as my motivation to get started and, you know.
Dudes of Plexus.
Yep. Hashtag Dudes of Plexus.
Sweet. Well, now, have you guys, I guess I should really ask this primarily to Heidi, since you've been doing the business side a little longer. Have you primarily grown it on Plexus, or do you have meetings? How are you building your team?
Honestly, it's still a huge learning experience for me, because I have never done multi-level marketing before. I didn't know how to have a team. Like, I didn't know what to do with all these people that were joining my team. I didn't know how to train them, how to talk to them, what I was supposed to be doing. It probably wasn't until I was about senior Ruby that I started doing meetings. And we have a pretty big group of Jules here in Little Rock. So we're very fortunate to have, you know, that group of people that we can feed off of each other and kind of help each other with meetings. So, but as far as like monthly meetings or anything like that, I didn't really do those until we went senior Ruby. And then, I mean, a lot of it was just like that one-on-one, like online support, our team page, and just, you know, had those resources at their fingertips when they were ready to work the business. Because like I said, I was one of those that just joined for the discount. So had I not been added to our team page right after I'd signed up, I probably would have never seen the opportunity. And that's kind of what I hope, like, when my team joins our team page, is they see all those same resources and dive in just like I did and decide to go for it after the fact. So I feel like that's pretty much what's happened. They see the support and the amazing hashtag One Plexus that we have going on. We're all about helping each other out and seeing each other succeed. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of taking over itself. I don't know.
It's kind of run by its own fruition there. Now, you guys were part of a news interview recently, right?
Yes.
How did that come about?
Yes. Well.
Be nice.
Okay. Well, it was Diet Week, 1 week on one of the local news stations, and they had thrown Plexus in the mix, which kind of caught our attention because Plexus isn't a diet. But we let them, you know, we wrote it out, saw what they were going to do, and unfortunately, there wasn't a whole lot of research done behind it. So I was reached out to by somebody who's, I did a video response like I like to do, and it might have been a little sassy. Just wanted to get the facts across about what Plexus really was, and then I was sassy. It was a lot sassy. But apparently it circulated around the news station, and then they ended up contacting me and another Jewel in the area and asked if we would be interested in doing like a for real interview. And it ended up going great. I mean, she did awesome at getting, being fair across the board, getting multiple different opinions, and the news anchor herself tried Plexus and actually really, really, really liked it and gave us some really good feedback on it. So it went really good.
Yeah, I watched that, and at the end, whenever her co-host asked her, co-anchor asked her about her trying it and that she had actually been using it, I was very impressed with that. So kudos on that. Good job. Let me ask you the same question that's been asked. It was asked by one of our viewers today. Say you're in the line at Walmart, and there's someone near you. How do you bring up Plexus to them, whether it be business or the product? Do you do that often? Is that something that you would normally do? And if so, how do you handle it?
Usually, well, some of the instances that have occurred where it's been brought up to complete strangers is I will actually be on the phone with somebody talking about Plexus or giving them information like somebody I actually do know.
Which is all the time.
Which is all the time. We always talk about Plexus in one way, shape, or form, and I've had people, when I get off the phone, I guess they just overhear my conversations, and they'll ask me, are you a doctor, or, are you a nurse? Just from some of the things I guess I'm saying, I don't really know what it is that I say exactly. I know one instance I was telling a lady on the phone, take the ingredients list to your doctor, because a lot of times if you walk into a doctor's office and you say, hey, can I start Plexus? Number one, just because I know the medical field and I know doctors, there's so much stuff out on the market, they don't have time to research every single product that's out there. So just to save their butt and to keep their license, safe, they're probably going to tell you no, just because they don't have time to look at it. But, and I tell people this all the time, take that ingredients list to them and say, is there anything in this that would, contraindicate any medicines I'm on or be unsafe? And I had a lady overhear what I was talking about on the phone, and when I got off the phone, she asked, are you a doctor? And that's when it kind of started in. But one of my favorite ways to start up conversations with strangers is the business card trick. Basically, you walk up to a stranger and you say, okay, I know this is completely random, but my company's doing a contest for $1,000. I get one entry for every time I take a selfie with somebody with my business card. Do you mind? And then you go, cheese, and you take a picture of the business card, and usually after you get done, they'll say, what company do you work for? And then that's when the conversation is initiated, or even if they don't ask, you still have your business card in their hands, and hopefully they'll get curious and look it up or contact you. And if the conversation does get started, I like to encourage them to add me as a friend on Facebook, or me add them, so they can, if nothing else, they can see my post. But the majority of my customers and ambassadors usually come through I'll probably say 98% of it comes straight through Facebook. Lots of high school and college friends and acquaintances, people I haven't seen or heard from in years. But they're seeing my post and watching me, some even a year later are now still messaging me going, okay, I've been watching you for a while. What's up?
So if you're ever in the grocery store line or in public, fake a Plexus conversation.
That's what the McCalls do. McCalls do that, I think.
Genius.
Yes.
You never know who's listening.
Yeah, I actually had one of my girls on my downline back when I first started several years ago. Did that. She called her husband so that it would, at least the phone wouldn't ring while she was talking.
Silent. Put it on silent.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Intentionally called, was having this fake conversation. She at first was following these two ladies around, and after they heard the conversation, they started following her around until she got off the phone. So the fake conversations work.
That's awesome.
I have to try some more fake conversations. I've had real conversations and gotten inquiries. I'll try the fake ones now.
There you go. Yeah, just in case you don't have one going on, you can start a fake one. I appreciate you guys joining us. I know that you rushed home from work and everything, Heidi, so I appreciate that. How's the weather in Arkansas? Are you guys under any of the bad stuff?
As of today, it's wet.
It's gross.
I think it's supposed to snow tomorrow. I'm hoping to be back in my home before the snow actually starts. They said like 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and I get off work at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be back home before any of the snow hits. So we'll see.
Good luck with
Arkansas weather.
You never know. I know. I talked to the girl in Canada today, and we talked last week. She's like, I get all 4 seasons. We have everything. And I said, oh yeah, we get 4 here in Florida too. It's hot, hotter, humid, and a taste of winter for a couple of days, for a couple of months there. So.
40s.
Yeah,
exactly.
40 guys. Wah, wah.
I know, right? Well, whatever. It's bad on your hair. But thank you guys for joining us. Be safe out there tomorrow if you don't make it back before it starts snowing. And I hope to see you guys at convention.
Absolutely.
Will do.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.